Well, led by teenage survivors of the Florida school shooting, calls for tougher gun control measures have been sweeping the country. And as we told you, Minnesota is no different, with very large demonstrations at the Capitol last week. One of the groups organizing these rallies is Moms Demand Action, and one of the leaders of that group, Erin Zamoff, the state chapter leader of Moms Demand Action, joins us now. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Esme.
All right, you just heard the House Speaker, not exactly a call to action, basically indicating that there probably won't be any kind of action. What are you hearing, and how much support has your movement gotten?
Well, he said it was complicated, and it's not. We can take action now. As a mother of three, I'm outraged, frankly, that yet another community has been beset by gun violence. And I am certainly praying for the victims and their family, but prayers are not enough. We need action. We need strong legislation to keep guns out of the hands of people with dangerous histories and intentions. And this is something we can do. I was glad to hear the speaker say that he agrees that we should keep guns out of the hands of people with dangerous histories, but he didn't offer solutions, and he didn't say that he would take action. And we need that action. We can do background checks on all gun sales, and we can do red flag laws, which help empower law enforcement and family members to keep guns away from people who pose a threat.
Early in the show, we heard from Senator Amy Klobuchar, who was on Meet the Press this morning, talking about how she feels this is a tipping point, and that she even found support for some kind of gun control measures on the Iron Range. What are you hearing, and have you gotten more support in the past few weeks?
We are seeing a huge outpouring of support after the Parkland shootings. We actually had an event at the Capitol where we initially planned just 20 or 30 people to attend, and we ended up having over 300. We had our chapter meetings and events like vigils this week for the Parkland shootings, and they were packed and overflowing. In fact, I think we had over 1,000 supporters involved in our events just this week. We're also receiving calls from around the state of Minnesota to form new chapters. I really do think this is different, and I think the voices of those teenagers in Florida has been inspiring. They're seeing that this is a problem, and the adults they're calling out the adults for their failure to take action, and I think that's pretty powerful.
All right. Realistically, what kinds of gun control measures would you like to fight for to see that might have a chance of passing the legislature?
Sure. Well, first of all, we're going to fight any dangerous gun laws. They actually introduced some dangerous gun bills like stand your gun and permitless carry, which are really unsafe, so we will be fighting those. But we will be pushing for both background checks on all gun sales, which we don't currently have.
For private sales, there's no background checks.
For private sales, yes. Exactly. And also for red flag laws. So a red flag law is a gun violence protective order. It's a tool to give family members and law enforcement, they can petition a court if they know that someone poses a threat to themselves or others, to block them from having firearms. This is something that could have helped in the Parkland shooting. I mean, this was a 19-year-old that had threatened other students, that had dozens of visits from law enforcement. How is it that someone like that is able to purchase a firearm? I mean, it's just crazy.
Yes. Yeah. And will you push also for an assault weapons ban or some form of that?
We think everything should be on the table. We should also talk about limiting the number of magazines. I think we want to welcome everything into the discussion, and rather than say that something isn't a magic solution, I think everything should be on the table, and there are things we can do right now, and I think the vast majority of Minnesotans are on our side.
All right, well, Erin Zamoff, thank you so much. Erin has graciously agreed to continue this conversation on our Facebook Live on the WCCO Facebook page at 11 a.m. immediately after the end of the show. The easiest way for you to join that conversation is to like WCCO TV on Facebook. Then you can join us live at 11 a.m. and even watch the video later. So, Erin, we'll see you in just a few minutes.
Thank you so much.
Okay.